Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is interesting. Allergies are 2 days in on Zyrtec, which I haven't had to take Zyrtec almost a decade. I haven't had to deal with allergies for about 5 years. And so hence my voice, hence just a lot going on physically. It is Wednesday morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Sorry to start out like that, but I almost canceled because I'm just this thing. Allergies this year. If you're on Instagram, what's up, Ari? What's up, Roz? If you're on Instagram and or Facebook, let me know if you're dealing with allergies. I put a post up earlier, and it's kind of interesting. It had a little sexual implication to it, but I said that the pollen is giving everybody a facial. You know, tree pollen, I sometimes joke and say tree sperm or whatever. This year, when I tell you I have an attitude with my body, and I have a little bit of an attitude with my mother, I get my good looks, my smarts and things, but me and my sisters, and they have children, we often joke about the fact that Mama Java passed on all of her allergies to us. So may have been some from my dad as well. But anyway, good morning. Let's get back on track and see who's in the Java Cafe this morning. Ari said, my daughter is dealing with allergies and it's bad for her as well. Miss Teresa, thank you. For those of you that may remember, a few years ago, I got a cut on my hand, had to stay in the hospital overnight. That's a whole nother memory. Miss Teresa sent me a CVS bag and it had salve in it. Now, old folks say salve. It's salve, S-A-L-V-E. And it was so bad yesterday that my nose was like red. You see my lips and stuff is still dry. It is just, anyway, so I had to put salve on my nose from blowing my nose. Feel like it's stopped up, went and got the darn saline squirt, push up your nose stuff. Anyway, Miss Teresa, good. Y'all are seeing a cranky, typical man when they don't feel good Java this morning because I'm aggravated. Taste went away. And this is what you call, because at first I was like, do I need to take a COVID test? But then I remembered in my teens and some of my 20s, they say that your allergies can switch up on you. And so taste wasn't gone, but it didn't taste as good as it usually does. So I'm aggravated. Oh, hi, Ma. Thank you for the allergies. I love you. Lasagna, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Michelle D. Smith is saying to us this morning, Java with Jimmy fam, as of this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be tuning in on these days via post live recording. So only live on Wednesday during this time in the midst of PCA training for a dear brother friend. Absolutely. And I think I saw some chatter around that. So Sister Michelle, thank you for that and stepping up and being that friend. Miss Teresa said, this is my Barry White voice. Back in the day when we had, when I used to deal with allergies and we had voicemail, I would record my greeting when I felt like this. Oh God. Remember when we had greetings on our voicemail? Lasagna said allergies kicking butt. Yes, they are. Diane Vivian, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Hey, Jimmy. Oh my God. I never had allergies and now I can't stop clearing my throat. My poor son have been going through. If you all remember, a few weeks ago, we had a lot of rain and that contributes to tree growth and pollination. And this pollen, AKA tree and plant sperm, is just the car. I have a red car. My car is now like blind pink. It's just everywhere. And I appreciate all the trees. I can walk outside. There's about, I'm not going to lie, there's probably about 10 trees in this big yard we have here. And they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. Milagro, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good. Where's your cup? Sharon, you're falling off because you be coming in here saying hi. And I don't say, okay. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, I think I'll see you this weekend. Obi, what's up, brother? Good to see you in the room. If you all need any photography, weddings, graduations, birthday parties, anything this summer, make sure you go and book Obi because he is the man. Tay, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Milagro said Barry White voice. Yes, I have a little Barry White voice. Lasagna says, allergies left me alone for a few years. Now they back hiding, kicking butt, and ain't taking names. Listen, I didn't want to get on the Zyrtec. I fought yesterday with buying Flonase. And I do know that my allergies are, and you can hear it, it's nasal. It's the doctor and I some years ago said that it's probably better for me. I'm taking Zyrtec now, but I also, if this doesn't work, I'm probably going to go get Flonase because my allergies are through the nasal cavity. Something he said. Anyway, Miss Teresa said, hey, I took some allergy meds about 45 minutes ago and feeling sleepy. Maybe I'll actually sleep. It's a private joke between Miss Teresa and I. Obi is saying good morning. The Real Boston Media is in the room. Good to see you in the room. Reverend Amani is in the room. It's good to see you in the room as well. And welcome back to the After Watch. A lot of people go and do the After Watch. Michelle D. Smith said, I got an affirmation as my voicemail that leads into you have reached the voicemail of Michelle D. Smith mission. Do people still have, do greetings still go out? I don't even remember. Reverend Amani said, yes, I also got allergies about 2 years ago. Never had them before. It's interesting because I was talking to, who was I talking to yesterday? And we were talking about public health. Aaron, I was talking to Aaron Davis yesterday. And we were talking about those that deal with asthma. I said before, and I don't remember the answer that the doctor gave, but sometimes asthma is hereditary, not necessarily biologically, but environmentally. And with where we are, even though I said I got 10 or 12 trees out here, you know, we don't have the best air cover here in certain parts of the city. And so while there are efforts to plant more trees and whatnot, like you don't see the benefit of more trees for about 15, maybe 20 years because they're big and flourishing and doing what they do. So yeah, it is definitely a imbalance to Reverend Amani's point, Diane's point, my point. Like right now, my movement anywhere at stretching anything I can hear. So ears are blocked. Anyway, it is important that we do our best. Of course, Ma, you have Flonase. It is our best to try to get, Obi said, move to Hyde Park. You get trees all around you. The benefit of that is you have the trees. The downfall of that is that depending on your what you're allergic to, birch and all that other stuff, it could be aggravating. And obviously you see that's where I am this morning. But however, in the vein of talking about health, as it is, we need to know Wednesday. And where did that file go? Shoot. Where did it go? Hold on. There it is. In the vein of health, staying up to date, health equity, and everything like that, I want to remind you all that 2 weeks from this coming Saturday, we are coming back with the 4th annual Your Healthy Java Joseph R. Betancourt Health Fair, taking place on Saturday, May 17th at the Reggie Lewis Track and Athletic Center, 1234 Columbus Avenue, Boston, Mass. 0120, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be prizes. There will be refreshments. You will be able to ask the health professionals and cancer-related questions of the health professionals that you need. Also, the MGH community van will be there. So save the date. The health fair is taking place on Saturday, May 17th. I am going to go in the comments and put the link in the comments right now and remind, no, that's not the one I want. And remind everyone that if you are one of the first 100 people to register and you are one of the first 50 people to come and check in, you are automatically entered into a raffle to receive a $100 gift card. This year, we are, is that Born in the building? Asayim? I think that's, sometimes I can't tell by the Instagram names, but good morning to Asayim and also one only ZZ on Instagram. So again, I want to remind you the hyperlink is in the comments. Go and register. If you are of the first 100 that registers and you are one of the first 50 people that show up, automatically you're entered into a drawing for $100, and we're going to do 2 of those. This year, as I was getting ready to say, we are adding a $1,000 raffle prize. We are giving away a $1,000 gift card. It might be cash. I got to check and see how things go. Joanne Cotard, good to see you in the room. Make sure you register for the health fair as well. But make sure you all spread the word about the health fair. We'll post the flyer. We'll post the link and get people to come. We're going to have food like we always do. There won't be mothers and stuff, but there's less room for sitting because we had to move this year. But mothers, come on through, get the health information, chill out for a little bit, and then we're just going to get folks through to get the health information. Also, with the raffles, you have to be there. And so we'll let you know, maybe we'll let you know raffle drawings, maybe. And you can feel free to sort of still kind of hang out, but we may not have as many seats or the table as we had in the past because we have to recalibrate the space and whatnot. So keep that date in mind, May 17th, 2025, 11 a.m. at the Reggie Lewis Track and Athletic Center. Make sure you plan to come and attend and speak with these doctors. Sister Debbie said, Deidre called me from the kids' eye doctor when they were young and said, thanks to me, when all her babies had to wear glasses, my grands got the allergies from her. They suffer also. And Sister Debbie, when you look at all of them, Lil Sean and oh Jesus, Destiny and David and oh Jesus, the big boy, Darius. Darius may have contacts now, but they do look like you and Deidre, Sister Debbie. So y'all parents, y'all pass on them strong genes to us. Allergies and whatnot. Anyway, so don't forget the 17th. Please plan to come to that. Also, don't forget that, and Milagro said that she's already sitting. Presumably, I know what that means. And so we will make sure, because we're going to be on the second floor. So we will make sure that we have access to the elevator. The location may change, but just keep that date in mind. And the hyperlink is in the chat, Michelle D. Smith. The interesting thing is it's only coming up depending on where you're watching, which is interesting. You can see it on the Java with Jimmy page. There's some discrepancies with Facebook about watching on my personal page and where the comments show up. But Michelle D. Smith, it is there on the Java with Jimmy page. And actually, if this works correctly, I can just text it to you right now. I just got a text from the mayor. I checked with her yesterday. And as we took a moment of silence yesterday, I'm not sure if they released the name. Michelle, I got distracted from going in the phone. I'll get you the link. If they released his name, I do want to say it, but yesterday we had a moment of silence. We did find out it was a young boy who was involved with the tragic accident in Hyde Park. And so if I did see they released a picture, and I just want to see if they released his name so we can say it. And so what threw me off was there. I had just went and checked just said, hey, checking on you. And her response was, it was awful. And so as a mother, I know, as a human being, but as a mother, even more so, that is, it makes you think of your children and God forbid and things like that. So they did identify and his name was Arthur Joseph. Yep, 5 years old. Arthur Joseph was rushed to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. And so please keep that family in prayer. And the children, the teachers, the bus driver, the bus, everybody that is impacted by this. And thank you, Miss Teresa. I just got it. Len's Arthur Joseph is what Fox 25 said. So please keep them in prayer. Very much so, because that is the parents again, and the teachers, the bus driver, everyone that's related. Please keep that family in prayer. I see ask about the link. If you are watching on James W. Hills, for some reason, the link is not coming up. Let me just do it right here real quick. Hold on. I'm just going to go. Now, y'all might hear some feedback here. I see. Yep. All right. I'm going to put the link in the comments here. Did it work? Nope. All right. Let me copy the link again here. Y'all have me doing this stuff in real time like we used to do. There's the link. Shanta, what's up, sister? I see her in the room, or she was in the room over on Facebook. So if you're watching on James W. Hills, I just put the link in the comments so you can go and register. Remember, one of the first 100 people, if you register, there it goes right there. For those that are watching on James W. Hills, on Java with Jimmy, it is there as well. So don't forget to register for the health fair. Also, speaking of registration, keep in mind that this Saturday I think it's at 9 a.m. I got to be up early Saturday. TEDx Roxbury is taking place. I have the opportunity again to host this event with Courtney Boston and TEDx Roxbury. I'm going to put the link there as well if you would like to attend. But we are with TEDx Roxbury. This is for 25. So this is the link. How do you get tickets to the event photo, sign up for newsletter, YouTube channel? How do you get the ticket? Oh, tickets are now on sale. Get tickets. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put the link, Eventbrite link in the tickets. We will be at Roxbury Community. Oh, Angela Elizabeth is in the room. The songstress who thought I was having an event this weekend. And I will remind you guys about that. I'll go back and finish the thought about this Saturday. TEDx Roxbury, I got to go by on Sunday by the rehearsal. And when I tell you that there is a lot of information coming from these speakers, there's a sister speaking about sodium and health. There's a brother speaking about books and education. There is, I can't say too much because y'all need to come and hear about it, but please go check that out. Brother Vaughn, good to see you in the room. And again, to the songstress, Angela Elizabeth, who got me live on radio thinking that I was planning this weekend's event. So tomorrow night, Berklee College of Music is having a gospel extravaganza. Shout out to them, because I really feel that we have not given gospel its just due in the civil rights movement, in all that's going on right now, in the encouragement it does for individuals and people who ascribe to a Christian relationship with their worship and whatnot, the evolution of it, the part of the fight, Mahalia Jackson, Marian Anderson, all those folks. And so shout out to Berklee College of Music. That's taking place. A lot of folks that when I was a kid are being inducted into the Hall of Fame there. I don't have all the names. Angela, I believe your faculty there. If you have them, please let me know. And then on Friday, there's a couple of rehearsals. Bay State's having a rehearsal on Friday, I believe. And then also, I think Voices of Grace is having a rehearsal on Friday or Saturday. I can't go to the Saturday rehearsal. Then I think there's a rehearsal Saturday night for the combined choir. Like, y'all pray my voices back, and Jermaine and Brandon just jumped on over on Instagram. Good to see both of you over there. Jermaine, come out this weekend. Your boy will be singing like he did back in the day. So please plan to come out to that. That is taking place at Grace Community Church or Great. Y'all know I'm old school. 114 Southern Ave. Grace Community. And Angela Elizabeth said that Professor Perry Jerome Kyle's major will be inducted into the Berkeley, I believe, Gospel Hall of Fame. I think David Chandler and some others. I think Frida Battle will definitely be up here this weekend. Mark Reddick is going to be up here. Mark Reddick and Company. Boston is going back to its old school. Yeah, we don't have music in Boston like we used to. Anyway, don't forget that's taking place on Saturday. So TEDx on Saturday, concert on Sunday, May 17th for the health fair. The other thing I wanted to mention to you all is that I got a text yesterday. I'm not going to read all of it, but let's say shipping, because I'm terrible at saving numbers. I got a text yesterday from a young man that moves in freight, national freight, like transportation and things like that. And long story short, I just got off the phone with the contact at the ports in San Diego and San Francisco. They have both informed me, this is We Need to Know Wednesday, and I want to make sure I just keep us aware of this. They have both informed me there has been no cargo ships entering the ports for the last 2 weeks, and with new products from not only China, but India and Korea. So there have been no new products coming in. If there are no ships, then there are no trucks to bring supplies to the stores to stock up the shelves. The stores like Walmart, at currently we're not shopping, and Costco, shout out to them for their DEI. Stores like Walmart and Costco are now beginning to stock their backup products, which means their inventory will be low soon. My suggestion is to everyone is to cut back on all extra spending and try to purchase your essential needs. Keep cash on hand, talk to a local farmer or grower near you, and purchase the following items to hold your family off as long as possible, because if there is no electricity, then there will be no access to running water. And so that's where I kind of stop a little bit. But I asked him, I said, can I share this information? And this isn't one of those random texts. And so we pray, hope, and believe it will be not to an extreme. But we got to be wise during these times. With all these cuts and all this stuff going on. And the other thing I want to make you guys aware of, that on April 28th, there was an executive order that a lot of people are interpreting is a foundation for the president to declare martial law. And it is very interesting. And so if you would like to read it, I'm not going to go into it. Just Google martial law executive order. But again, it's We Need to Know Wednesday. Again, I've been balanced and not naming a lot of this stuff, but we need to be aware. So have a couple of extra, I call them bricks of water. Have a couple of extra cans of beans and stuff. Have a couple of extra sterno. Have a couple of extra tea lights. Have a couple of extra candles. It's always interesting, and they say this, but I don't know how people do it. But make sure you have some extra medicine. So these are things that in an emergency situation, we should always be prepared anyway. So maybe that means I need to bring back emergency services back onto the show so we can just be prepared. I don't want to over alarm, but as I said a few minutes ago, this is something that Brother Chiron mentioned. Him and can't remember the sister's name that came on and talked about emergency preparation. So I see Centauria Grant in the room. She has or is speaking soon for Mothers for Justice. I think it's coming up because it's a Mother's Day event. Amazing to see that, Centauria. I was very instrumental in the startup of Mothers for Justice and Equality back in, 2010, I think. Organized their first march, did a little bit of admin support from the march until they. Yep. So Centoria, good to see you it was yesterday. Oops. And I know you spoke well. Michelle D. Smith said, truth, be wise on how you manage your priority resources and look out for your fam, friends, and neighbors when feasible. Absolutely. All right, folks, it is 10:31. I am really, my breathing is fine, but talking a lot for a long time, I can definitely tell that whatever this alert allergy crap is, and everybody that I've talked to and shared has said that they're really dealing with allergies this year like they haven't before. So it happens every few years. And this year it just hit me. Brother Milton is in the room. Good to see you in the room, brother. I kind of rearranged some things in here the other day and thought about you. Brother Milton will be back with us soon to chat with us about a couple of things. Gretel's joke of the day question: what fruit likes to use the slide on a playground? A kiwi. Okay. I don't even have the energy to laugh, y'all. I'm about to go take a nap and then get up. This Zyrtec is the first couple of days is just ugh. Anyway, I'm not going to complain. Last announcement, Brother Milton, I see you in the room, and others. Keep June 19th in mind. That is the Father's Day event from the Black Men and Boys Commission. And so for our fathers, please plan to come out. It is for the fathers and sons. I have seen some sisters there, but this event is primary for dads and their sons. So keep that event open. Keep that date open if you can, Brother Milton. Aaron, good morning. We were talking about you this morning and the inequity of health around these things with trees and allergies, as you can hear and see, as we talked yesterday. I talked to Aaron yesterday, and she could tell that something was going on. Aaron said, if you want to sign, I got to get ready to get off of here because I can feel got to get rid of some stuff. Aaron said, if you want to sign sheets to get the mayor on the ballot, direct DM me to meet me in Dorchester. All candidates need you to sign to get on the ballot. So if you are interested in getting specifically Michelle Wu on the ballot, you can direct message Aaron and she will make sure that a sheet gets to you. Dina says, take the Zyrtec at night. That would make sense. Okay. Yeah. Cause, I can definitely feel that it has me drowsy. Michelle D. Smith says, mother, I'm going to take a nap. My brother James and all the Java family dealing with allergy flare-ups. Do what you need to do. Navigate through your allergy flare-up. Feel better soon. Thank you so much. I am hydrating. I went yesterday and got turmeric and ginger, and going back to my turmeric and ginger shots this morning, I had a smoothie with wheatgrass, alfalfa sprouts, mango, blueberries, strawberry, kiwi. I forgot to put the chia seeds in. Let me tell you, it didn't take no big comorbidity. It didn't take no big diagnosis of anything. This put me back on my being well and healthy journey, because I just, and when I realized yesterday that those hot chips didn't, yes, I had chips yesterday. Those hot chips weren't as hot. I could taste it was hot, but it wasn't, it didn't have that thing to it. So that's enough for allergies. I hope everybody, nettle tea. Ari said, try nettle tea. What is nettle tea? I know they got the neti pots. So I know you're not saying a neti pot, but I'll look up nettle tea. Again, I think the turmeric and the ginger will help with the inflammation. Ginger is good for the throat and clearing out. I'll probably take another one today, later in the day. And the main show jumped on. Main, you acting like the mothers jumping on different platforms. Good to see you in the room, brother. He has his own platform as well, the main show. Please go subscribe to his YouTube page. He has a lot of interesting content on there. Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Angie said that sleep is a huge fight against it. Yeah, it is. And I'm getting ready to go take a nap. So he's not watching. But for those of you that know him, I want to say congratulations to Brother Mondre Good. He is the new executive director at the New England Culinary and Arts Training Center. I have to get myself together because I have to go MC his welcome event tonight. So, Brother Madre, congratulations to you. You've been doing so great since you've been there at NECAT. We appreciate you. Pastor Naraki just joined over on Instagram. Elder Woodson is over there as well from out, I believe, in the Midwest and West Coast. Good to see you in the room. Miss Teresa said, Jay, Aaron said we should take a nap. Where did Aaron say that at? Go take a nap. Trust me, I am. So that's it for today. Again, everybody, please do not forget to go ahead and register. Don't take the early pre-registration for granted, because I looked at the registration for the past couple of years. 1 year it was 167, and last year it was 187. So not all those 187 showed up, but go ahead and register today. The link is in the comments. Latrell is in the building. I did do that this morning. That I call it aerosol water, but the thing you take and you push the saline up your nose, and then yeah, I did that, and that actually provides some relief. But yeah, it's I know right now it's the Zyrtec that has me drowsy. So thank all of you. We had a special episode of Your Healthy Java this morning, talking about allergies, but in all seriousness, plan to come out to the health fair. We have doctors. I can tell you real quick, just a quick overview of some of the doctors and departments that have already committed. I got to tell you all that I was getting asked for, oh God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people already registered for the health fair. Okay, y'all ain't playing. Dr. Rick Lee, he sent out an email a few weeks ago to the people that have been there, and this isn't the one. Hold on. Anyway, we got a whole bunch of doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants. We got a whole bunch of people coming to answer your questions around health information. I just got a text. The link is in the chat, Naraki. Now, I don't know if I can put the link in the Instagram chat. That's the one for Eventbrite. It's not, Naraki, it don't work on Instagram. Dina, the link is where it depends. Y'all, it's in the comments. Y'all got to go back. Hold on. Dina's like, where's the link? All right. I put the link again. Dina, depending on where you're watching, I put the link in the comments on Ari, thank you. Antihistamine contains compounds that may help block the release of histamine. Thank you, Ari. I'm getting texts with medical advice. Michelle and folks, I need to put the link in the Java with Jimmy chat, and then you guys will be straight. Okay, here we go. So the link is in the chat on James W. Hills, and the link is in the chat on Java with Jimmy. Instagram, I'm sorry. Actually, hold on, because I think the link is showing up. If you click my link in bio on Instagram, it should, come on. It should take you and give you a link on my page. And no, I have to go in. Hold on. And UCB members are enjoying this because the more time we stay on here with me, the more points you guys get. Hold on, let me go and fix this real quick. I don't know what this is. All right, pages. Get your Java, blah, blah, blah. No, sir. There it goes. All right, it's going to be on there in 1 second, you guys. If you're watching on Instagram and want to get the Add to your page link button. If you want to register for the health fair, you will be able to do that in 1 second. It's already right there. Publish changes. Okay, folks, it should be there. Hold on for 1 second. The link is now active. If you're on Instagram and you go click the link in bio, YHJRB Health Fair 25 is now on my Instagram page. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. We'll see everyone tomorrow at 10 a.m. Please keep in mind next Wednesday, Mayor Wu will be with us at 9:30, not 10 a.m. Mayor Wu is coming in at 9:30 a.m. next Wednesday. So please plan to join us next Wednesday at 9:30. And you guys are all set. Union Capital, Milagro. Yes, you all get, thank you, Milagro. I'm going to stay off the Flonase for now. Dina is all registered. Naraki is all set over on Instagram. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Thank you all for tuning in today. And remember, drink your water, stay hydrated. That helps flush out some of the allergens. And y'all have a great day. I'm going to lay down. See y'all soon.